Hi everyone. Today's review is of the Fenix UC40 Ultimate Edition flashlight. This review will not focus on how well the light works when rail mounted to a rifle. So I debated long on the best lights for me, and it came down to this, as well as the Fenix PD35, as well as a few of the Nitecore models. I didn't consider the Surefires because of price, and it appeared that the primary difference there is the longer warranty on the Surefires has the significant price difference. Although Fenix is a Chinese-made light, it is a very well-made Chinese light. Machining of the housing is solid and IPX8 certified to 2 meters, approximately 6 feet of water. There are 4 primary modes. There's a low, a mid, a high, a turbo, and 1 flashing mode with 2 strobe effects from its XM-L2U2 LEDs, rated at 50,000 hours. So the low, mid, high turbo lumens are basically 10, 110, 400, and 960 lumens respectively, with estimated run times of 150 hours, 16 hours, 3 hours 45 minutes, as well as 90 minutes on its highest setting. So compared to my cheap Harbor Freight $1.99 flashlight that I was previously using, the second setting on the UC40 blows it out of the water, even though the lowest setting on the UC40, which is basically at 10 lumens, is outshone by my Harbor Freight's single light setting. To get an idea of the length of the UC40, it's actually the exact same length as a clickable ballpoint pen. So for purposes of everyday carry, at least that kind of gives you a size in terms of, at least gives you a sense of the dimensions on it. Let's see, a couple things about the light. The strobe is a bit strange. You basically have to hold the intensity button for over 2 seconds before it will activate the strobe. So if I hold it on, turn it on initially, this is on its lowest setting, you hold it for 2 seconds, it flashes quick and then slow. Quick and then slow. And it actually doesn't stay on. So at first I thought it was a pre-programmed SOS flash, but the signals don't match Morse code for SOS, so I don't fully understand exactly why they're basically 2 alternating flashes. It's an excellent light for walking the dog on dark trails at night with fantastic distance throw. There's a maximum distance of about 204 meters, which is about 612 feet, according to the manufacturer. It's also great for emergency backup light usage and cycling. The rechargeable USB to micro SD charger cable is basically included within the package. The UC40 comes standard with the Fenix branded lithium-ion battery with built-in protection circuit. It's basically an ARB LT1, NCR 18650B, 3.6 volt, 3400 milliamp hour rechargeable lithium-ion battery. The light can also handle 2 CR123As if needed. So where this light's energy source flexibility comes into play is if you have an auxiliary battery pack, say you're camping and you brought an additional battery pack for charging cell phones, tablets that utilizes a micro SD charging cable. So for example, something like this that you can get off eBay, you basically got the SD charger cable, micro SD cable here on this end. You can basically use this and pop it into the tail cap here. So if you remove the little dust cover, water cover for the thing, if you guys can see that, you basically pop this into here, like so, and basically charge it from there. Okay, you can basically activate it utilizing this external battery pack as well as the light. So super handy if you're in an area that doesn't have access to CR123As and you're not able to get to a power outlet for the light's onboard battery. So a couple additional notes about this light. The light remembers your last intensity setting during shutoff. So it also has an LED indicator on the tail cap that you just saw to indicate if charging is complete, green, or in progress needed if it's red. Machining of the light is such that if you place it on a flat surface, it won't roll off. That's primarily due to this design here in terms of the raised edge beveling here. And if I hold it this way, you see how it's flat. So basically when you lay it flat, it's these raised ridges here that prevent it from basically rolling around on a flat surface. Let's see, other pieces to keep in mind is the light intensity will automatically downshift to the next lower setting if there's not enough energy to support its current setting. Also comes with an extra O-ring in case the old one goes bad. 2-year free repair, 2.5 years if you register online, and a limited lifetime warranty. The only downside to this light is that this intensity button that you see here, that little gray piece right there, it is hard to find by feel in the dark. Versus, say, the Fenix PD35 that uses a tail cap type of design, you know, with a button on the bottom to basically activate the light. The UC40 uses the tail cap to house the micro SD charging port here, so I think you guys can see that. So it uses that particular tail cap activation, or it uses that tail cap to house the micro SD charging port, hence no room for a tail cap activation switch. So if you must have the ability to quickly hit the light without hesitation, go with another design that utilizes that tail cap activation. I'm thinking primarily you law enforcement, military types. Otherwise, there's a pretty good chance you'll fumble trying to find exactly where to turn it on in the dark. So overall, definitely a pricey light, but excellent for all-around consumer use when nighttime walking, hiking, checking your property, or even cycling. Would not recommend it for tactical use for my concerns listed above. So hopefully you guys enjoyed my quick review of the Fenix UC40. Just kind of, I don't know if this will help, but if I just turn it on, there's low setting, medium, high, turbo. So super, super bright on the turbo setting. Housing gets super hot, and then basically cycles back down to low. And then if you hold it, it basically goes into that flash mode that I was referencing earlier. So feel free to comment on my YouTube video. Give me any kind of feedback in terms of this product review. And with that, I hope you guys enjoyed.